Hi everyone, and welcome to the video that's going to show you how to obtain the bulletproof, damage-proof, exclusive colour MV. What you have to do is just do the first mission like normal, and then when you get to the cutscene, you'll see what happens. Basically, when it says mission complete, don't save the game. So what you do is after you finish the mission, just walk this direction away from the safe house, and you'll see the MV parked, kind of like this. You cannot get in it because it's locked, and there's a bit of a difference between the GTA mechanics and the Just Cause mechanics. You can't use Rico alone to push vehicles, you have to use another car. I mean, yes, it is really annoying, but this is what you've got to do to obtain it. So just steal any car, preferably a big truck if you can find one. There are some big trucks that drive down this road sometimes. There we go. This is the perfect choice. I think it's called the Vanderbilt Route 66. No, I was close anyway. But yeah, make sure you get a truck like this, and you need to push the MV into the garage. This is a lot harder than it seems. On GTA, a quest like this would be totally easy, but on this game it's near to impossible. I mean, this is insanely hard. It's probably one of the hardest special vehicles to obtain, actually, in Just Cause, even though it's probably got the simplest method ever. But it is worth it, guys. I think even if you're not a pro at Just Cause yet, just try and get this vehicle. You will not regret it, I promise you. All you need to do is push it from behind, like this. Just don't push it too hard, otherwise you might push it off the edge, because there's a big sort of ravine to the left of us. Now there's a fence here, so you can get away with kind of pushing it like this, as you can see. Just push it around the fence like that. You can hit it as hard as you want, because it is damage proof. You know, no form of physical abuse is going to damage it at all. So you can be as rough as you want. But sometimes it gets stuck, and when it gets stuck you might have to restart. This is the problem, you have to do the whole mission to get this car. And doing the whole mission, as you know, can be very time consuming and tedious when you've tried it 10 times to get this vehicle. Also, don't try and tip it upside down, because it will catch fire and explode. Unlike GTA, blown up vehicles disappear straight away in Just Cause. There's no such thing as restoring a blown up vehicle in the garage, really. It just disappears, so do not do that. Just push it like I'm doing, and with enough patience and with enough determination, I'm sure you're going to manage. Now, I'm going to cut the video because it's going to take me a long time to get the right lineup, but it's all about the lineup, this quest. As you can see, the physics engine is very different to GTA's, so you have to get used to it. It's highly unrealistic sometimes, like that. Garage door will push the car backwards, so you have to make sure that you line it up very, very carefully before you actually even try and push it in the garage. Because the car will disappear if you don't get it in properly. You know, this has the same irritating vehicle deletion problem that GTA has, so be very, very careful. What I do is, yeah, get the MV a bit like that, in a diagonal manner. You can't use any vehicles to jam the door open, because you can't have 3 vehicles at the same time, because otherwise one will get deleted straight away. Don't even try it, because it won't work, because believe me, I do know this stuff. Just very carefully push the MV around like that, so partially in the garage, so the door cannot possibly close. And then before you push it in, make sure you're lined up perfectly, and then give it a good shove, and it will go straight into the garage. But make sure it goes in quickly, otherwise the door might force close, and then the game will erase it. So be very careful about that. I'm sure after a few tries you'll manage. But as you can see, we don't have very much room. It's just getting annoying trying to get the line up here. God, this is hard. Right, there we go. Perfect. Car will go in like that. And then when you open the garage door, you have your own personal bulletproof, damage-proof, exclusive colour, dark blue MV. Holy crap. Right, make sure it's in the garage properly, otherwise, you know, you're going to have a hard time closing the garage door, etc. So when it's in sort of like this, then you can admire your new prize. Sometimes the vehicle will temporarily disappear in the garage, but don't worry about that, because you know, the vehicle will always be there. It just needs a bit of time to load sometimes. And you've got your own personal machine gun on the back, which is really cool. And I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm going to save the game before I prove any properties to you guys, so you'll have to bear with that. As you can see, it's got the agency symbol as well on it, which is a nice extra bonus.